Viewer discretion is advised.
I think we've been at it for 2.5 years, really.
2.5 years, yeah. Yeah,
Something like
that. Oh, how have you put up with me that long? You never answer the phone.
Oh, you mean when you called me 4 times in one night when I didn't answer the phone? You know why I didn't answer the phone, by the way?
Because you told me to call you because you wanted to do a show.
I know, but hey, yes, that's true. That's true.
The only reason I called you 4 times.
So, if I didn't answer the first 2, you were thinking maybe if I keep calling him, he'll either wake up or stop throwing up.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Geeks, Flix. Joining me, as always, as the man that just got over being a bit peevish. I don't know, it's what it sounds like. The Muse, Justin Kyle. Say hello, everyone, Justin.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, and of course, I am the Tech Mitchell, right? We are back, and yes, it's been a little while, and I haven't done a show in a while, and he hasn't been on a show in a while. We all need breaks. Been busy a few weeks, had birthdays, a little home renovation, a little studio renovation, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy that. I know I do. And the Muse has a little more viewing enjoyment as well, so it is what it is. He's still using an iPhone 5, but we won't go there.
Yeah.
Anyways, Ready Player One had, I think, the final trailer, I would assume, drop. The Dreamers trailer. And we just have to talk about it. So, as I always do, I look to you, good Muse, and say, Justin, give it to me. What you got?
Okay, so I will have to. I think it's important I start off by saying this. I wasn't completely excited about Ready Player One. I haven't read the book. The only real reference I've seen in previous trailers. I know, right?
Right.
So I apologize for that up front.
You should. Yeah.
So the only real reference is you. I know you've talked fantastic things about the book.
Yes, I have.
You've said it is a game changer. Right?
It is a love of mine.
Right, so it looks good. But still, the trailers up to this point have been decent, okay? I wouldn't say any trailer has been really above maybe an 8, honestly, in my opinion, just my opinion.
Okay, an outside opinion, not a fanboy.
Right, but you have to keep in mind, I'm not a full fan because I haven't read the book, so I think that adds a lot to the excitement, because when you see little glimpses of it, if you know what's coming, you're like, oh my god, right? Just like anything, that's the way it works.
Yeah.
So, and I haven't. So, then I saw this trailer and I clicked on it. I was like, yeah, might as well watch it, right? So, without exaggeration.
I'm not exaggerating
when I say this at all. I'm completely dead serious.
Okay.
This is one of the best trailers I've ever seen in my life. I'm being completely serious when I say this.
That is your serious face.
No, I'm being dead serious when I say this.
Yes.
And there's a lot of reasons why. In fact, I watched this back to back probably 5 times on my lunch break.
Wow.
So I watched it once and then I texted to you. Right. And then you watched it and you texted me back, which we're not going to say what we said, but it was enjoyable, right?
It was extremely enjoyable.
So the second time I watched it, I literally was man, it was weird. It was a weird thing. I couldn't stop smiling, and then when I knew things were coming, I kept saying out loud, "Oh my god! Oh my god!" It's one of the most rewatchable trailers I've ever seen. I love it.
There's nothing I can disagree with on that. It started out with, of course, a shot of the stacks, went into pure imagination, the renditions for this film. Beautiful, flawlessly orchestrated. Can't say enough about it. And, we had different scenes of the stacks, of Artemis. And the thing I like about Artemis is to where she may not exactly look like you think, she still has, like she does in the book. Did anybody notice the birthmark on her face on one side? It's a little red. It's kind of light. They call that a port wine stain, but it's a birthmark. And she had it in the book, so she has it in the movie. I like it. I like it. Little continuity. And then also her character in the Oasis kind of has that red on one side. So, again, some continuity. Instead of the hair going over her face, it's something a little different, a little twist on it. I'm okay with it. And then we get more beautiful shots of the Oasis. And the whole world, especially, you know, when he puts the goggles on and it goes through the wave and it comes out through the pyramids and people skating it, and then it dives into the catwalk that we've seen before and him walking, and just other shots. Just absolutely awesome. I couldn't have envisioned it any better. Then we get to, of course, he's talking about the game challenges, the 3 challenges, which is there's 3 keys to get to 3 gates to get to the Easter egg. I like it. A little more continuity. There's going to be a little change on it because there's no way they could tell that story in 1 or 3 movies. It would take more than 3 movies with as much information as in that book. It's just hands down how it is, folks. And then the gear. It kind of seems like we get a couple of different shots. One of the first ones when Wade's putting it on, his gear looks like maybe it's a little older, a little dated. And that's kind of how it started out. He had older Oasis gear, and then we see another scene where he's on the treadmill, and he's got like the full immersion suit and everything, and a new pair of goggles, and so it looks like he's going to upgrade, and that did happen in the book as well. And so I'm down with that. I'm awesome with that. And then it switches gears, and I love it how flawlessly the music switches gears from Pure Imagination over to Take Me On with Aha, and that it is an orchestrated version of it as well. I'm a child of the 80s. I was born in 80, folks, okay? I'm 38 years old. I'll tell you how it is right now. Yes, this is gray. Yes, I got a letter from AARP the other day. Shut up, Justin. But anyways, it takes you back. Because this is definitely a warm blanket for not only your generation and younger generations, but for my generation as well. It spans generations. And only Spielberg could truly pull that off. And I've seen some early reviews on this, and they're all saying it's good. And from like the snobby-nosed critic point of view, that's fine and everything. You know what we think about you critics. F you Twilight. Anyways, moving further along, once it switches gears, you get the race sequence. And that's cool. Wasn't in the book, but I'm interested to see it. I like it. I dig it. But also in between that, they do this walkthrough of this corridor, okay? And you could see, there's like it's like there's shops. There's something that says health, ammo, and whatnot. And then it has like Overwatch right here, Halo, and then you barely get, it kind of turns a corner and pans out a little bit, and closer to you on the side with Halo is Borderlands. So there's some Borderlands references. There's Halo references. There's freaking Overwatch references. I mean, it's so awesome to see all these things coming in and all these different game studios, movie studios, and everything and the like joining in on this to make this a reality. And quite frankly, I can't tell you how awesome it is, but one thing that's in that hallway that a lot of people don't see is right close to you, like on the side where it says Overwatch. You could barely see it, but there's a sign, and all it says is the cattle and then the cataclysm. The cataclysm is a bomb, is a huge bomb that's in the book, and I'm not going to ruin it for anybody, but it's a big thing. It's a big thing, and I love that there's a reference in there, kind of an Easter egg nod drop to it. So, Spielberg, Klein, they got together, they made it happen. I love in this trailer that we had a little more of Halliday and peeks at him, the creator of the Oasis, and more about what his game was, something from his past he was trying to forget or remember. And Ty Sheridan definitely looks the role. So, all in all, absolutely amazing trailer.
Yeah, that was a good description. I mean, pretty much described the entire trailer.
I did. Yeah. I'm sorry. I watched it maybe more than 10 times.
Yeah, that's good, because you're passionate about it. Okay, so...
Just a little.
And I think that's because you've read the book. That's the thing. So
just a few
you're
times.
Looking at this, again, as a different perspective from everyone else that has it. That's my point.
Yes,
that's why I haven't really had a trailer yet that has hit me on the level I expected. And really... It felt, and there were a couple of thoughts that kept recurring in my mind as I watched this, probably over and over.
Okay.
Number one, because one of the quotes says, "This is like Spielberg I guess it's textbook Spielberg, or they're referring to Spielberg in his prime or something. And I was like, if you go back and you look at the shots, so there's pretty much two different ways to look at it. You have the practical shots where it actually shows Ty and like he's in the real world. It's him. And then you have like the virtual world shots. Both of those, the camera movements, the angles, the composition, the lighting, and the movement of the cameras, especially in the virtual world, they literally, only Steven Spielberg can do that stuff. Like I was thinking that over and over. Only Spielberg could do this.
Oh yeah.
Right. And that's why, like, and I'm saying that I don't mean it's Spielberg-esque. I mean, I can't think of another director that could have pulled this off visually like this. That's what I mean. So, number one, it shows that Steven Spielberg is probably the most OG of directors in American history, in my opinion.
I agree with this.
Because this looks like it could. I mean, look how many game changers he's had. So he's probably had the most amount of game changers in movie history that are independent of themselves. In other words, not franchise. So Star Wars is its own animal, right? But has Lucas done anything really outside of that? That's my point.
Yeah,
Or,
I hear you.
You could say Cameron or Ridley or those other things. But again, in my opinion, as far as what he did, even with Jaws, I think he made Jaws when he was like 25 or 26. He was younger than I am right now. And Jaws is one of the most influential. It's probably one of those game-changing movies in all cinemas. It created the blockbuster. It changed the industry single-handedly.
Agree.
And he's still doing it to this day. And look at the caliber of what he's doing it. It's exciting, man. That's the thing. Is and the other reason why I'm excited is I haven't really been excited for a Spielberg movie in a while. Because Lincoln was okay, right? This past couple movies, they haven't been bad. But it's just like, I feel like we're getting the Spielberg we've missed for a while.
The Spielberg of our youth.
That's the thing. Yes, yes, exactly. So that's the other aspect of why I'm super excited for this. The whole time, when you touched on the music, how genius was that? I don't know. And
absolutely.
We both talked about this. Trailers in themselves are their own art form. Right?
Yes, they are.
You have to look at them that way. You have to critique them in that way. We don't know if Spielberg had anything to do with the actual ideas behind this trailer, including the music. But how amazing was that choice, right?
I mean,
like you said.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I mean...
Like you, I wouldn't consider myself a child of the 80s. I wouldn't consider myself a child of the 80s.
No.
But I do know a lot of music, as you remember, Mitchell.
Yes, you do. You have some appreciation.
Right. Not quite like you do, because, again, I wasn't really there. I mean, I wasn't really there. But, yeah, it was awesome. Everything about this trailer, again, if we look at even the opening, the build-up, the peak, and even the funny elements. So, like, when they synced up the girl screaming and then the gorilla, like, it was fun, exciting. It seems like it's game-changing. In my opinion, it's still one of the best trailers I've ever seen. As a trailer.
All right. Well, what's your number then?
I mean, it's a 10. Like, for me, it's a 10. Like, no question about it. Because, again, I literally watched it 5 times back to back.
Yes, sir.
I was so nostalgic.
Yes, sir.
That I felt like we were getting the old Spielberg of my youth. You know, the Hooks, the Jurassic Parks. You know, the Minority Reports, right? Like, classic E.T., classic Spielberg, Indiana Jones, right?
Yes, sir. You're speaking my language, and it's a 10. It is a 10 in my book as well. This changes games. This does things others haven't. It has everything. The music, the shots, the Easter eggs, just the everything. It all comes together in a lovely little egg for you to find.
Right.
And open and enjoy.
Right. And when I say that only Spielberg could do this, I mean both visually and as a movie.
Oh yeah.
Like,
and that's what we've said from the beginning.
Right.
He's the only one.
Yeah.
So, any other thoughts?
No.
No. It's just as blankly as ever. No. Yeah. Anyways, check us out on Facebook, 3 Geeks Flix. Give us a like, comment, holler, troll us. You don't do Facebook? We got Twitter. It's at the number 3 Geeks Flix. Flix is, of course, spelled F-L-I-X. Give us a follow there. Give us a holler there. Troll there, folks. Get involved. You are the Third Geek. You're on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Give us a like. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. Share the love. Share the wealth. I mean, we're practically giving this to you for free. Actually, we are. So take it, enjoy it, spread it, let it be known. We just want to make a little bit of money every now and then. Not really. We really don't do it for the money. We do it for the love and the booze. Like wine.
In other words, what the tech is trying to say is we're very lonely.
We are. And we're trying to do this so we can support Justin's wine addiction.
I mean, I'm okay with it, so you should be too.
But anyways, appreciate y'all sticking around and stay tuned to the glow of those monitors because we're going to catch you next time. Good night. Hadn't done this in a while, man. I feel kind of rusty. Whoa. I'm Batman. The time doesn't look correct on that.
That's not correct. You don't wear a $1 Batman watch because you want to look at the time.
That's awesome. It's not afraid to wear a children's watch, folks, especially when it's Batman. Sorry.
We're all children on the inside.
I'm not even getting anywhere near that statement.
We were all children once. We'll all be children again when we're old.
And now we're getting philosophical.
Think about this just for a second. In a theoretical world, let's say we had, like right now, we made it to like 2 million subscribers, and then you had an awesome full-time studio, and we were making money, right? Full-time, let's just say.
Let's just say.
What if I still only called in with the phone? Like I was in the other room, like in the other studio, just the one room, and I still called us.
But you still called in on a grainy-ass iPhone 5S. I'm ending the show.
Are we done?
Well, I'm not completely. You want to say hi to the boy? It's Justin. Say hi.
Hi.
Hello. Nope. Don't say anything. If you say one word.
He doesn't take you seriously.
I was gonna say, if Mitchell asks you if he's gonna let you do something, just say only if I feel like letting you do it, and then you walk out the room.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you want to be able to watch YouTube the rest of the night?
Yep.
I wouldn't say that.